Hey everybody, I hope you are doing fantastic. This is going to be a group reading for air signs. So that is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If that is you, this reading is for you as well. And again, because this is a group reading, not all messages will resonate, but that's okay. If you are watching this on YouTube, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're looking for a private reading, I can help you out on my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. So friends, what is going on with you? Whoa, you see that? Just flew right across. Okay, whoa. Okay, in terms of overall energy for the air signs, we have seer energy. See beyond the current situation. Check this out. This is a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so when it comes to the seer card, seeing beyond the situation, it's kind of like keeping your eyes on the prize here, okay? You might be in transition and making some changes and maybe having some intuitive instincts about what's going on, and you're trying to instinctively see what's the future going to bring. What can I kind of trend on? What can I forecast happening and coming my way? You might not know, but you're definitely interested in finding out before you, let's just say, take a lot of action here, okay? It's about staying focused, and it's about knowing what you want and moving forward. Wow, interesting. There's been some powerful cards coming out for the last 2 weeks here. So this reading is really going to cover the last 2 weeks of March for you to see what the overall energies are about, where you're at, what the kind of conflicts and obstacles might be, some strengths you can pull on, where to put your mind, things that might be coming your way that you don't expect, and what the overall outcome and advice is going to be. So air signs. Holy smokes. That was a lot of stuff. I'm totally not going to read all that. I think like 20 cards jumped out there. All right, air signs. What do we need to see? Where are we starting from our air signs? There we are. Okay, ooh, okay. So, Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you might be leaving a partnership. Some of you might be leaving a relationship or thinking about doing it. Are things not so well in the love department or in this partnership type situation? It already looks like it's the case. And maybe that is why you're trying to look above, look above and beyond of what is really going on here. What's getting in the way? So this is interesting. We've had a lot of repeating cards come up with throughout all the signs here for this mid-March reading. 7 of Pentacles. So you guys have put some work into this relationship or into this exchange with this other person or this other situation here, but it doesn't appear that you're either getting the traction that you want to see. Maybe you're looking for some positive changes and to see, like, the fruits of your labor come up through all the hard work that you've put in, but it's just not happening. Are you getting frustrated because maybe your partner isn't doing their side of the, not rowing their side of the boat, let's just say? What kind of strengths? What are the strengths that we can use to move forward here? I just got a message. I just got the words that say you already know. So very interesting that the seer card came out, because so many times a lot of us who see just kind of have this feeling already, or have a sixth sense of knowing of what's going to happen, but sometimes we kind of work away at a situation anyways, even though we know it's already not working. Yeah, okay, strengths. King of Wands. It's time for you to really kind of bring your own strengths back to yourself. Well, even though you're an air sign, at the same time, I feel like you guys are full of passion, full of love, full of intensity. You guys know what you want, and you're not afraid to go after it, okay? So this is where the strengths lie with you. Now, and I really feel that for some of you, with this card coming up as the obstacle, that you have been rowing this big boat. You have been the person trying to move forward and bring positivity into a situation. You've wanted to really kind of lead the way and maybe lead by example to your partner. You might have been saying, hey, I need this in a partnership. I need that in a partnership. Being clear about your expectations and not being afraid to walk the walk and talk the talk. So you need to continue doing that, but you have to remember, if someone with you is not willing to put in the same amount of work that you're doing, then maybe it's time that you look at what you really want and to kind of work on you, all right? What is going on with the past here? Let's take a look at how the past is influencing this situation. That's for you. Yep, okay. So, 5 of Cups. You know, I really get the feeling that you guys have been thinking about this for a long time and haven't made a lot of moves because you've been waiting. You've been wanting this other person to either meet you halfway. You don't want to give up in a situation because there might have been tenure or longevity here or things that have been working for some time. But where's your energy? Are you focused on instability? Are you focused on the things that, you know, kind of went bad in the past and you're not focusing on all the good things that are still going on? Maybe if you just turn around and look at things from a different perspective, you'll see that things aren't quite so bad. But it's definitely a mindset thing with you, okay? If you're looking at all the stuff that went wrong in the past, how can you possibly move forward and get some real direction, okay? And get momentum. Where do we need to put our mind? Where do we need to put our mind throughout all of this? Air signs. Yeah, all right. It's time to stop being defensive. Okay, now clearly I can see by all the history here that you've put in the work, you know what you want. Maybe you haven't been making the right steps because you've been patient trying to wait for someone else to do the same things as well. But this is saying that you might be defensive. Maybe when you start to go and do things on your own and kind of do your own thing, that other people respond as such and kind of point the fingers. That happens many times in a situation where one person really isn't doing maybe their side of the work and you're kind of towing the line for someone else. As soon as you stop doing the work for someone else, that's when they start pointing the fingers at you and say, hey, what are you doing wrong? How come you're not doing that? How come you're so miserable? Okay, so you can expect that. Don't let this phase you. Don't let it mess you up here because you already know what's going on. You have for some time. So don't let someone else make you feel guilty into thinking that you are part of the problem here, because it really doesn't feel like it. I feel like your contribution to the problem is knowing that you're not happy, but not doing a whole lot about it, okay? What are the outside energies coming into this situation going to tell us for our air signs? What do we, ooh, yeah. You saw that too, right? The World, major arcana jumping out loud and in your face. So this is saying there is a cycle that wants to end, or that you've ended the cycle, but you need to move on. It very well could be that the other person on this relationship or in this partnership is also trying to move on as well, but people have a hard time letting go. So this is telling you, if you know that you've put in the hard work, you haven't gotten the fruits of your labor that you want, and you're still sitting in a bit of a negativity spin here, it's time to bring that flair. It's time to bring in new ideas, new activities. You are being called to start a new cycle. So friends, it's time to move, okay? You have seen all you need to see. Now it's time to put action into place. You have put action in before, but it hasn't gotten you what you want because you were really the only one rowing the boat, okay? Wow, see that? Outcome, all right. Listen, strong message for you air signs. You need to get moving. You need to listen to this energy of new things coming in and new cycles, because there's a very strong message coming your way. Look, more major arcana, the Chariot in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. Friends, if you don't get moving in the direction that you know is right for you, you are not going to be coming out victorious. You have the potential to move forward with all the things that you want to do. It doesn't mean you have to have it figured out exactly right now. It does mean, though, you need to start taking steps in the right direction that you know is for you. You can't sit here wondering and pining over whether or not this is going to get you to what you want, because you know it's not getting it already, right? So if you're not getting what you want, it's time to move forward in a direction that you know is right for you, and then you're going to start coming out victorious. This card is about maybe coming out victorious after a battle. Sometimes you even have some haters, okay? It's hard to move forward and be, let's say, be all you can be and do all the beautiful things that you want to do and not bring everybody with you that you want to. But you have to ask yourself, if you're willing to do all the work and you want to move forward and have this big, beautiful celebration, the only thing that's stopping you is you. Other people around you may not support you or may not doing the work. But that doesn't mean you can't get there by yourself. But you do have to start focusing on that beautiful energy that you have, so that you can create momentum, complete the cycle, and move forward. I do not want to see you stay still in your tracks and as a result not get the beautiful things that are coming your way, because absolutely this would talk about success, happiness, and possibly even having success in the public eye, if that makes sense to some of you. Don't let other people let's just say weigh you down in terms of your momentum, because you absolutely have it in your strengths to go far. I hope this is helpful for you air signs, and I hope it gives you some direction and some, let's just say, motivation to help you do the right thing by you. And if this message made sense, please feel free to give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you need me for a private reading, I am here as well. You can contact me at kellyfergusonreadings.com. Enjoy your day, friends.